Everyone. How's everybody today? Good?
Sorry.
Good. All right, so welcome to the first semester awards assembly. I promised 15 to 20 minutes this morning and I went 25. So I'm gonna promise 25, okay? So, welcome. This year, we focused on, if you remember back to the beginning of the year, some personal ownership in your education. We talked about the theme of this year, it starts with me. And a lot of you sitting in this room have embraced that, whether there's various different reasons. We're going to talk about extra effort and talk about top of the shop and what each of those words mean and why people select it. There's a variety of different reasons that each teacher selects. But it's been, again, it continued. I feel like it's the third year in a row I've had to say this, but it's a difficult year at times. Baking students, you guys got to bake some things. Where are you? You guys got to bake some things for the first time since like last April, right? That's been frustrating. Some of you all last year had to deal with that. You were displaced out of your room. I remember Cosmos students. Where are my Cosmos students at? You guys first year students or second year, third? Third. First. So you didn't have to deal with. You guys had to deal with it last year. You were stuck in these conference rooms. Remember that? So it's come on, have a seat. So it's been frustrating, right? And there's a variety of different things going on, but at the end of the day, this building's really coming together. It's nice to see this room. It's bright. You walk out in that mall area and the new lights there, you can actually take a picture of somebody for advertising design people. That was always one of the hardest things. We'd have these assemblies out there, and then it's like you can't take pictures of them without external lights because it's so dark. So it's nice. It's been a kind of you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. So many great things are happening this year. It's great for me and Ms. Youngstead to kind of walk through the room and see, what's going on with that. But this month we're going to celebrate CTE month, okay? And when I went to school back in the day, the late 90s, the CTE was looked at as that's where all the kids who can't make it in the real world go. And that's changed, through the hard work of teachers and students. And students have been successful before you. CTE is a success story. Everywhere you talk about, doesn't matter what aisle you subscribe to politically, that's one thing that people don't argue about is CTE. And so there's this national movement, and we're celebrating CTE month. So when you came in, you got a snack. If you didn't get a snack, we'll get you a snack. Okay? And we're going to do some things. We're going to play some bingo. Okay? So there's going to be some last year. We played bingo last year, and that was kind of a hit. We're going to be doing that. There's going to be, it starts with me tickets. So your teachers are going to be going around giving you some tickets. There's a box that's out in the front in the atrium when you come in. Make sure you put it in the PM one, but there's different gift certificates. It's a raffle. So at the end of the month, we're going to select one winner from the AM, one winner from the PM to get a gift certificate to different places. So it's a fun month to kind of highlight and celebrate what we're doing, and we get to kick off today doing that. Okay? So let's talk about extra effort first. Extra effort award is an award that recognizes students who demonstrate outstanding attitude, strong work ethic, and dependability through the semester. This award may honor first-year students. You might be a first-year student who's receiving this. It also might highlight a student who's grown a lot from their second to the third or third to fourth year. It celebrates dedication, perseverance, and a commitment to giving their best every day. It's kind of in the name, that extra effort. You can come and you can do the basics, or you can come and you do an extra effort, okay? It kind of embodies what we've talked about this year. So Ms. Taylor is going to read the name. She's back by the microphone. When I call your name, please come up, receive your certificate, and then we will move on to the next award.
All right, from Advertising and Design and Elizabeth Forward, Gabriella Kugli. From Automotive A and Elizabeth Forward, Christian Gentile. From Automotive B and West Mifflin, Terrell Williams. From Baking and Pastry Arts in South Park, Mon Mongar. From Building Trades in Bethel Park, Aiden Johnson. From Carpentry in South Park, Sean Lynch. From Collision Repair in Elizabeth Forward, Teron Davern. From Cosmetology A in West Mifflin, Anaya Patterson. From Cosmetology B in Bethel Park, Nicolette Diabruzzo. From Culinary Arts in Elizabeth Forward, Genevieve O'Kirk. From Cybersecurity and Networking in Baldwin, Nathan Davis.
You're welcome.
From Electrical Construction in South Park, Austin Eady. From Health Assistance in Elizabeth Forward, Lily Shipley. From HVAC in South Park, Aiden Clark. From Medical Professions in Bethel Park, Chaz Berner. From Public Safety in Bethel Park, Noah Anderson. From Sports Medicine, Taylor Bryan. And from Veterinary Assistant in West Mifflin, Kayla Gumina.
All right, so just so I don't forget, we are streaming these online, and we're gonna put the link to this, so if you want to show off to your parents and stuff, we'll put the link to this recording online here. Okay, all right, top of the shop. Top of the shop recognizes students who demonstrate the highest level overall performance for the semester. And again, oftentimes as experience as a teacher, I had many students I could pick, within that. So, where it came down to, it's given students with outstanding attendance. You have to have really good attendance to receive this award. Strong academic performance and exceptional technical ability. These are the students who you would want to hire if you're starting a business. Individuals who consistently demonstrate professionalism, skill, and reliability. So when I call your name, please come on up.
From Advertising and Design in South Park, Lyric Petro. From Automotive A in Elizabeth Forward, Lucas Shipley. From Automotive B in Elizabeth Forward, Quentin Mullen. From Baking and Pastry Arts in Elizabeth Forward, Shania Gowder. From Building Trades in Elizabeth Forward, Maddox McCall. From Carpentry in South Park, Morgan Campbell. From Collision Repair in South Park, Brittany Tamina. From Cosmetology A in South Park, Mallory Corcoran. From Cosmetology B in South Park, Ava D'Agostino. From Culinary Arts in Bethel Park, Malaya Stewart. From Cybersecurity and Networking in West Mifflin, Jadea Tubman. From Electrical Construction in Bethel Park, Luca Adams. From Health Assistance in Elizabeth Forward, Caitlin Scalacan. From HVAC in Bethel Park, Reese Campbell. From Medical Professions in Bethel Park, Kaylee Ock. From Public Safety in Bethel Park, Liana Henze. From Sports Medicine in Elizabeth Forward, Emma Welsh. From Veterinary Assistance in South Park, Ava Webb. And from Welding in South Park, Josh Jakovic.
Okay, so next we are going to honor the Skills USA recipients who participated in the district competition. Ms. Ings is going to walk you through that.
So in December, our students from Skills USA participated in the District 8 competitions. Those took place at CCAC West Hills. We had a number of students who placed in the top 3 in each of their events. Those who placed first advanced to our state competition taking place in April in Hershey. So starting with our 3rd place finishers in basic healthcare, we have Ava Smith. In the HVAC contest was Connor Blue. And in the emergency medical technician contest, Liana Henze. Our 2nd place finishers in the action skills contest, Jay Snyder. And in the job skill demonstration category A contest, it's Caleb Bush. And our 1st place finishers for the industrial motor control contest, Luca Adams. In the job interview contest, Logan Sanutali. Part of the welding fabrication team, Alex Puckey. A member of our Quiz Bowl team, Anthony Medved. And in the technical computer applications contest, Mila Boucher. Congratulations to all of our competitors.
All right, so next we're going to go through the attendance work, okay? It's worked a little bit different than last year, but for those programs we're going to talk about, I haven't forgotten about you. You guys are going to get your treat. So we talked about attendance and how attendance is important. You can't be, if you're not here, you're not able to learn, especially some of the hands-on stuff that you're going to learn. Okay, we announced the winners for October, November, and announced the winners for December. January, we're still working through with the remote day. Every month I take a look at the printout. It has lists of each program. It has lists of every student and their percentage, and I look at those. Me and Ms. Youngstead look at them, to see, are there circumstances and that we can help these students and try to help within there. So there's a little bit of more time and needing to be invested with January with the remote days last week. So anyways, October for the PM, welding was the winner there. And then for the first time, and since we've been doing this, is the third year we've been doing this, carpentry is a repeat winner. So carpentry, congratulations. You guys will be getting a snack here in a little bit. We're gonna have something to do with baking or culinary. You're gonna be helping me out with making something with there. I talked to one of the chefs about that, and we're gonna be making something for those circumstances. Keep working for your class as a class to have good attendance for that. Okay. So next, I want to have Ms. Taylor read some names. We had a lot more in the morning. There's still a decent list in the afternoon of students who had perfect attendance. Okay, and that's a pretty big deal. And I didn't count in if you had like a track meet or something like that. I'm not going to hold that against you. But people who had perfect attendance, never missed a day. These are those students who fall into that category.
Taylor Bryan, Morgan Campbell, Austin Eddy, Preston Ford, Kayla Gumina, Mia Hashar, Matthew Colas, Emily Lopez, Brennan Marks, Riley Marone, Connor Moorhead, Cody Roberts, Casimir Spano, Brendan Swanson, Ava Webb, and Lee Williams.
Congratulations. So we're going to have a special ceremony for those students as well. We couldn't get everybody in this room. So if you're out there, congratulations. We're going to do something with a certificate for you. But I want to at least recognize you then. All right. So last but not least, the Educator of Distinction Award. Okay. And so every month we talk about CTE month and how we celebrate CTE month. One of the things traditionally we do is we have a Educator of Distinction where we recognize a teacher or staff member for that. And this honors a Steele Center faculty member who really exemplifies excellence in career and technical education. They have high instruction, high quality instruction, professionalism, and they build strong relationships with students, faculty, community, parents, etc. They have an exceptional commitment to students by creating supportive, challenging, and inspiring learning environment that impacts well beyond graduation. One of my favorite things is to hear from students when they came back, after they graduated and what happened with that. So one of the big things, that this teacher did was kind of reestablish something that had been dormant for about 10 years. On top of being an excellent teacher, this teacher is a mentor teacher where they help younger teachers go through within there. But to really reinvigorate a CTSO that had been dormant for 10 years is a big deal, okay? And when you start a CTSO, or I remember being a Skills USA advisor, it's a lot of work on the teachers. You guys get to have fun, and the teachers usually get to plan and do all the hard work within there. You can talk to Ms. Inks and the other skills advisors about that. But anyways, this individual really took this, as a challenge. In the first year of having HOSA, we had national qualifiers, okay? And the national qualifiers, we didn't actually go to the competition, but Mr. Rice, who's our executive director, was sharing with me that he had another executive director from across the state saying, how did you guys do this in your first year? And it's because this individual prepared the students. And, they had a large amount of things. Next month, there's 38 students going to the state competition for HOSA. And so the Educator of Distinction this year, I'm proud to announce, goes to Ms. Castronis, our health assistance teacher. Congratulations.
Thank you again. Like I said this morning, thank you. I love my job. I love my students, and thank you.
You're welcome. Well deserved.
Everyone else, congratulations.
All right. So how did I do on time? All right. 20 minutes today. All right. So we're good for those. Thank you for watching. For those in the room.